Good day everyone, this is Gabriel. On this video we're going to show you how to install macOS BigSur. Now let's begin. For doing that, you have to go to the following website: VMware Workstation 16 Player, and I'm going to leave this on the description below. Once you have it, go to download and it will begin the download for you. Once you have it, I'm not going to do it because I already have it. Let me show you. And once you have it, go to your download folder and make the installation. This is going to take just a few minutes, but we have to make sure that we have the environment to run this operating system. Now, when you see this screen on, go to next, then accept the terms, next, 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 and then install. Let me show you the next step. Now, I'm going to put this link on the description below. It's the unlocker. We have to go to this part and the download will start. This is a command line that was created using Python. It's a Windows script and you have to have Python in order to run this software. Python is a software that has a lot of libraries. Now, what we have to do is download this file and then we extract the folder and we run the following command: win install as administrator. It's going to revert the changes that is preventing you to install macOS on VMware. I'm going to show you how. Now, let's go to finish. Now that we have downloaded this, go to the folder. I would like to show you what this command is going to do right for you so you can complete the installation of macOS BigSur. Now, when you have this screen, you go to create a new virtual machine. Then you select the ISO that you have and click next. As you can see here, it doesn't show up the macOS option, but that's why we're going to use the following script. Now, the other part is that I'm going to leave in the description below the Python. This software, you have to install it because this is part of the process. Now let me continue. Now I have it here, run as administrator. Select this path here and then install now. By doing that, we're making sure the property libraries for Python are installed on Windows. Now it has been completed. Close here. And then we go to the folder of the unlocker, extract it, have it here, and then look for the one that says install. Then run as administrator, and it will start. Don't worry, this is just going to take a few minutes, and once it has finished, we're ready to install. Something that you will have to keep in mind is that if you don't install Python and you don't install the unlocker, you will not have the option to install macOS on VMware. So that's really important, you have to keep in mind. Also, make sure to properly follow the scripts that I'm going to share with you so you don't have any issues by the time of the installation. As you can see on the screen, these scripts are for Intel and these other scripts are for AMD, so you can have an idea, right? But if you have questions, please let us know in the comment below so everyone can help you, me or any other member of the team. The next step that we're going to do is we're going to insert the config key for VMX file, right? And we have it now. Now we go to create a new virtual machine. If you have the ISO, put it here. I don't have it right now, but I'm going to have it later. Just go here. And then as you can see, Apple macOS is now able to install. Going to leave it macOS 12 here, then click next. Make sure to select the correct path here and remember that path because that's the one that we're going to look later. Click next, leave it as default here, then click next. And if you want to customize the hardware, click on here. And on this screen, you can put the amount of memory that you have. I'm going to leave it as 4, but you can leave it as you wish, right? Again, here, the processors, you can select the ones that you have, the ones that you are planning to use on this virtual machine. The ISO, NAP type, leave it as default, as well the USB controller, everything leave it as default, right? Then close here and finish. Now the installation, it's almost done here. And something that you have to do before applying the script is that you have to close this one. Make sure to close it, right? Now we're going to look for the folder. I have it here, virtual machines, macOS 12. And I'm going to look for that one here, VMX. If you're not able to see the extension of the files, you have to uncheck that one, and it will show you, right? So you can have an idea which folder, which one is the one that. Go to Notepad here. This will be in the description below, so you don't have to worry about it. And go to the last part of this text and follow this step, copy here and then paste, and then save it, then close here and then close here. Now we have ready our machine so we can install, right? Now let me just guide you with the other step. To keep in mind, my configuration is going to be the following: 8 gigs, 4 cores, and this leave it as default, leave it as default, leave it as default, leave it as default, leave it as default. Then we close here, finish here. Once you have applied the scripts, I'm going to run. Once you have properly included the command lines on the text editor, save it, and then we're going to run for the first time the machine, okay? Now on the following screen, just make sure to select the language that you're going to use. For this part, just make sure to follow the correct instructions. Go to the top here, as you can see, this is the one that we have created virtually. Then go to erase, type the name that you wish, just make sure to select APFS, and then here leave it as default, right? Going to put a name. Once you have selected the name, go to erase, and the process will start in the background. It's done. Now close this tab here, and we're going to install BigSur. Continue, agree, agree, select the hard disk drive, continue, and the installation will start. Now we're going to pause the video here so we can continue later on. Just one moment, okay? As you notice on the screen, it says that it's going to take 20 minutes. But don't worry, sometimes takes less or take more depending on the CPU, memory, hard disk drive, SSD, but we're going to wait, okay? Be patient. Now it's time to continue with the process. This is going to be the screen where you have to choose the language. Select the language, the country, the region. Written and spoken languages, continue, but if you want to customize them, you can go there. Accessibility, not now. Data and privacy, continue. Migration assistant, this is if you have another Mac or if you want to transfer your data from Windows. But I'm going to select not now. If you have an Apple ID, you can use it there. Then click skip. Then we click agree, agree. Now we're going to type the name of the user that we're going to use, then enter your password. We click on continue. Now for Express, you can continue here. Analytics, continue. Screen time, set up later. Enable city, this is if you want to use it, then continue. Improve city dictation, not now. If you want to use the dark mode or the light mode, click continue. I'm glad that we were able to make it, and you're going to see the last part. The only thing that we're missing now is the VMware tools. So that's why you have to be ready with the ISO. Download on the description below. I just put some links there where you can go and download. It's a media file, so you can just click on the link and then click download. Now, as you can see here, we almost made it. Please follow these steps. Go to this icon here, then click on eject. Once you have done that, go to the player, go to removable devices, click on SATA DVD CD settings, and make sure to select browse here, and then go to the ISO for the VMware tools. Click open and select connected, and then OK. And you will see here that it will be popping this window on the system. If you're asking why the dock is not showing up, don't worry. That could take 2 minutes to appear because it's making the last configuration. Now we're going to install VMware tools here. Double click on it. Then you go to continue, install. It is going to ask you for the password. You need to give permission to complete the installation for the VMware tools. Then a pop-up message will appear that you have to give some permissions because this is a third-party software and it's not coming from App Store, right? Now click on this locker here, unlock, and click here, allow, and then restart. And if you get this message, click on OK, and then cancel here, and then restart. We're about to finish here. I'm going to show you the full screen mode, and that is running perfectly fine. Now, as you can see on the screen, we finally enter your password. Close this tab here. And now to enter the full screen, go to this icon here. Don't worry if you see that screen because it's accommodating, and that's it. And this is the Big Sur macOS system. I hope you liked the video, and if you have questions, feel free to ask. We're going to help you. We have a lot of community that can help you as well. And thank you for watching the video. Have a wonderful day. We're going to be updating the channel.